And now we are going back into the KHOU 11 archives for vintage video. A family portrait of one of the greatest Astros ever. The year? Well, the group Toto wins Record of the Year. The Best Picture? Gandhi. And Houston is upset in the national title game. We're talking 1983. And a behind-the-scenes look at the family of Nolan Ryan from a sportscaster named Dan Patrick, now the Lieutenant Governor of Texas.
Nolan Ryan is one of the genuine superstars in baseball. He's also one of the team's genuine family men. Ruth and Nolan both grew up in Alvin, Texas, south of Houston. They knew each other as youngsters and married just as Nolan was beginning his baseball career in the big leagues. And their first move from Alvin was to New York.
Well, after being up there a couple of weeks, I called my folks and said that I was ready to come home, but I stuck it out. The road trips were really hard, really lonely, and things improved, but baseball itself can be hard on any marriage.
In the early years, Nolan made just 10 grand a year and had to work during the off season to pay the bills, according to Ruth, but no longer do they have to worry about bills. 4 years ago, Nolan signed a $1 million a year cash contract with Houston and now can afford to bring his family along to spring training, which he feels is an asset.
It's much easier on the players that they can come out here and concentrate on their job, and they're not worrying about what's going on at home and the problems that the wife has by being by herself and trying to raise a family on her own.
Being the wife of a well-known celebrity is not always easy, and Ruth admits that sometimes it can be a problem.
To be honest, it never used to bother me until I reached the age of about 30, and I don't know why, but then all of a sudden it really got to me at times.
The Ryans have 3 children, Reed the oldest, Reese and Wendy. And like Mom, being the son of a big league superstar can be difficult. But the Ryan clan, well, they seem to have it all in perspective.
He's just a dad. But then I get to do some extra things too that would categorize him as a famous baseball player.
Vintage video from 1983, and now Reed Ryan is a famous baseball executive. 1983, a historic season for Nolan Ryan, fanned Andre Dawson for career strikeout number 3,500, and then 10 days later broke Walter Johnson's record for most strikeouts in a career. Twice that season, Nolan Ryan struck out 12, his season high. Both came against the Mets. The Astros finishing third in 1983, behind the Dodgers and Braves in the NL West.